What's good, outlaws? Man, look, I'm excited. You see the smile? I'm excited. Look, check this out. This might be like a 20-minute one. I'm just gonna be straight off on the front with you. Secondly, let me show some love and respect to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? Got to give the love there. I don't care if you don't believe in God, believe in God. Just have a good day. I just want you to have a joyous and happy day. And I really mean that. All right. Now, with that being the case, look, Dirt Giggity called me out. Not me specifically, but he called out 60 frames no lag. If you know the podcast, my boy P Rock, like, subscribe, comments, do all the good things, right? For Dirt Giggity, like, subscribe, comment, do all the good things. He called me out, didn't bother me one iota. I thank Dirt Giggity for even putting me in his channel, and allowing people to see me. Maybe I can get some of his viewers to come over here and support your boy. I'm a nobody, but I'm gonna get there, right? With that being the case, your boy called me out, not specifically. He just said PlayStation fanboys like South of Midnight, and I was like, yeah, and the first thing you hear is my loud ass laughing, right? And then you hear me say, I can't wait for South of Midnight. That game's going to be fire. I'm looking forward to it, or something of that nature. And then you hear Ego on his tirade because he's going to hate on Xbox every chance he's get. He's going to make it funny, but he's definitely serious about what he's saying, right? He's going to play it on the pro, all that stuff. But if you listen, you can clearly, and I mean, it's not hard to hear. You'll clearly hear me say, "Oh, I'm just going to play it on Game Pass. It's not that big of a deal." So, Dirt Giggity, you put me on the channel. And again, I know that you and Puerto Rock have some kind of rapport. The only reason I know of you is because of Puerto Rock. When I watched his channel, I think not even a month ago, he had put you up and he was talking about some things you were saying. And, and then he had another video where you said that Puerto Rock and King Thrash was right. So I'm paying attention. If Puerto Rock put it up, that's the boy. He helped me get to, my space on channel. So along with Dark 1985. So I know of you. I don't know you though. I don't watch your material. No offense or nothing like that. I'm just not interested, right? But your thing came across my feed, and I'm like, oh, smack, your boy getting called out with the whole 60 frames no lag. So look, check this out. You said, hey, you guys don't know if the South may not even come into PlayStation, if it's gonna be time, whatever. You right. I don't. That's why I said I'm gonna play it on Game Pass. Super simple, barely inconvenience. Now, there was something that you said that now I have to address, because you were like, Sony, you talking about the Portal, and you was like, Sony is always copying Xbox. And like a lot of bots really believe that nonsense. And so that's what I want to address with you and Tank Top Master. And so Dirt, that's Dark 1985. He know who I'm talking about. So Tank Top Master also said that in his videos, and I know a lot of y'all believe that, but like, since I got called out and I'm gonna make some content, try to grow from it, I was like, man, I gotta address this. And so I'm gonna address it. Look, I have no problem with y'all feeling like Xbox is better and PlayStation's the bad guy. I don't care. Sony fanboys and all that stuff. I'm not doing no fanboy stuff. I'm not really a fanboy. I'm a PlayStation fan that has fanboy tendencies when I think it's funny. I keep it light. I don't try to disrespect nobody. I just want to keep it fun within the arena. But even then, I don't do that much. It's just not that interesting to me. Regardless, in this video, what I'm about to talk about, I am not doing fanboy stuff. Nothing. I don't care what PlayStation fans told you, Dirt and Tank Top Master. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about the fanboys. I'm just talking factually, okay? Let's just keep it this generation. Or let's not keep it this generation. Let's just keep it factual, so that you understand that I understand that PlayStation copies Xbox from time to time. That's how this whole industry works. Nintendo copies, PlayStation copies, Xbox copies. And if we're being really factual, most of the stuff that you think Xbox brought to the console market, they ain't create. Most of the things you think PlayStation brought to the console market, they ain't create. Nintendo, same ordeal. What do I mean? Y'all think online gaming came with the console? Like, for real, there's some consoles like way back in like literally the 90s and like early 80s, like some that like during that time frame that have internet connection legitimately. I'm not even joking. For those that is not old enough, look it up. And for those that's old enough to remember, those consoles weren't popular. But we also know PC had it. PC also had game chat. Like PlayStation now, is derived from Gaikai and On Live. Sony bought both of those companies as they were dying, correct? Correct. But what I'm speaking on is just between Xbox and PlayStation. So if it came to Xbox first, Xbox gets the credit and PlayStation be the copier. If it came to PlayStation first, PlayStation gets the credit, Xbox is the copier. Is that fine? Is that fair? I think that's fair. So PlayStation Now came out first. We all know that, 2014. So Game Pass is the copier. I don't care if Game Pass, if you think it's better, I don't care. I don't care which one's better, which one's made the whole thing popular, none of that. I'm just saying you can't say copy if they didn't copy. That's it. So the copy in that is Game Pass. Everything that Game Pass has done over the 8 years is copying PlayStation. So for you, Tank Top Master, especially you, everything you love about Xbox, 100% is Game Pass. You've said it time and time again. So you should truly be thanking Sony, because PlayStation Now, when it was announced by Andrew House, he literally said, watch this. It's going to sound familiar. It's not the same, but it's going to sound familiar. PlayStation, we need to go beyond the console, and we need to be on every screen we can be on. That includes cell phones, laptops, handhelds, smart TVs, and the consoles that we make. Does that sound familiar, Doc? Yeah, Tank Top Master. It sounds familiar. You heard it and you was like, oh man. So at one point in time, PlayStation was every screen was a PlayStation? Yep. At one point in time, Sony had the no console required? Yep. They just didn't use those words because they weren't trying to not sell their consoles while trying to expand. And it was a struggle and they didn't do a good job at it. But PlayStation Now was on PlayStation Vita. So that's cloud-based gaming on your handheld. Doesn't that sound familiar? PlayStation Portal, cloud-based gaming on your handheld. Not the Rogue Ally Game Pass, PlayStation Now and Vita. Now PlayStation Portal and PlayStation Plus. They're literally just copying themselves, sir. What about Samsung TV, smart TVs? Yeah, Sony had Sony Bravia TVs. PlayStation Now was on that. And it was on Samsung TVs. That was only like 6 to 9 months and it happened in 2016, but it still was first. The only deal you ever heard smart TV wise you heard from Xbox was Samsung. That's a copy play from PlayStation's book. Even the verbiage is almost bar for bar. You flip the bar, but it's still the same bar. PlayStation Now was on PCs. PlayStation Now was on smart TVs. And PlayStation Now was on PlayStation's own official dongle called PlayStation TV. You did not need a console. You can play PlayStation Now on PlayStation TV, which was a dongle that connected to the TV. Right? You also can connect your Vita to it and play your Vita games high res or up res on your TV screen, Nintendo Switch. But hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I'm not saying nothing. All I'm saying is copy ain't the word y'all should be using. Especially you, Tank Top Master, because does these things sound familiar? Oh, and just for those that don't know, yeah, they did that from 2014 all the way up to 2017, just before Game Pass came out. So for at least 3 years, they implemented the plan that Xbox has been doing over 8. Yeah. PlayStation did that. So PlayStation games or first party games were on PC, just like it is now, timed exclusive through cloud streaming, not being bought. But watch this. PlayStation copied Xbox by selling their games on PC. No problem. See? Don't care. So yes, they have copied something. That's the one thing they copied. They ain't copied nothing else. Putting their games other spaces. Selling their games in other spaces. What they copied from Xbox. All this cloud streaming, all this Game Pass stuff y'all doing, everything that y'all said is Xbox is leading the future. No, Xbox just put all their eggs in that basket. Sony been put their eggs in that basket and then they willed it back going, this is not working for us. We still get to sell console. We're still selling games. We don't know how to, they just, didn't know how to market it and make it a thing. And they still really don't, to be honest with you. See how unfair? But they understood. They never got rid of PlayStation Now and it kept getting better. They copied from Game Pass. Thank you, Xbox. You see how I can do that? Thank you, Xbox. Legitimately. From Game Pass, we wouldn't have been able to download games on PlayStation Now. It would have still been cloud streaming. Appreciate you. Thank you for taking, all the guff and spending all the money so that Sony didn't have to, because Sony ain't had the money. See how I can just be fair? Thank you. Now PlayStation is able to do the things they wanted to do that they already did and that they wanted to continue to do. They didn't have the money for. Xbox did all the work, hard heavy lifting for them. They still copied. That's all I'm saying. Stop using the word copy, Doc. Dirt, same thing. Copy ain't the word you want to use. That's all. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Anyway, Doc, Tank Top Master. Now it's war, buddy. It's war. You know what I'm saying? This one's for you. Let's switch topics. Let's change gears. Let's get this thing rolling. You know what I'm saying? If you ready to rumble, you know what I'm saying? I got my get back, but I kept that one personal. You saw the video. You laughed. You didn't watch the whole thing, but that's fine. It don't matter. You gonna watch the whole thing on this one. And I would like you to respond. Look, check this out. Cut this. You the gamer. I'm a gamer. I just do things for the game. No. You do things for you. You don't speak for the Madden players. You don't speak for the casuals. You don't speak for me. You don't speak for the PlayStation, Nintendo, or even the PC crowd. You don't even speak for them. You speak with them, but you don't speak for them. You speak for the bots. Sure, you're for the gamer if you're a bot. Sure, if you're an Xbox fan or a bot, that's who you speak for. Stop this for the gamer stuff, bro. Let's keep this real simple. Sony is not the bad guy. Xbox ain't the bad guy. There is no bad guys. All this moral puffing and puffing you doing, you know what I'm saying? All this flexing coming out your shirt, turning into the Hulk. Relax, bro. Let me go ahead and clear this part up. For every PlayStation fan you say is a hypocrite and all that stuff, I can show you an Xbox fan. For every J-Dubs, there's a Gaz. They're the same person on different sides of the field. Gaz makes fun of PlayStation, does a lot of jokes. J-Dub makes fun of Xbox, does a lot of jokes. For every Porter Rock, there's a you. Oh, smack. Are you telling me that I could call out every name one for one of anybody you can call out that is of relevance? All right? Not just every random person on X. I don't care about that. I'm talking about just of relevance. Every persona, Jay Barry, Kid Smooth. I can go on and on, back and forth. Are you understanding that? Post up, Jay Barry, and Persona, Kid Smooth, post up. All them hypocrites. But watch this, just to get this fanboy stuff out the way real quick. You have Jez on your team. Not the Groundhouse Jez, the real Jez. You have Jez, Windows Central Jez. He don't do nothing but lie. Didn't he just come out with an article saying Stalker was Game of the Year material? What did you call it? I'm not saying it's trash. I don't care. What I'm saying is, it ain't Game of the Year material. It don't even work. Maybe if it worked, it could have been, but it don't even work. That's not hating on Stalker. That's just what it really truly is, right? And granted, when it works, it probably will be Game of the Year material, but that's not what he said. You got Colt Eastwood on your team. These are some of the biggest liars, and they're in the media. They ain't just YouTubers. Jez is an actual quote unquote journalist. Dustin from IGN, Tim Henderson, come on, man. Stop this. One is bad and one is not. They just get on, PlayStation fans just get on your nerves, which is fine. Xbox fans get on PlayStation fans' nerves, fanboy, both going, oh, one is worse than the other. They're really not. Like, if we really sat down, I could literally show you that it's the same shit on both sides. From extremists to non-extremists, it's just the same shit. So stop that. Stop that bull. That's bull. Okay, next. PlayStation and this whole, I didn't want them to get From Software because they gonna make things exclusive. It still would have come to PC. Ain't you a PC player? So why does it matter? You would have got it on PC. You would have just had to wait, and you don't even play From Soft games. So like, I don't know what's going on. Xbox is just for the gamers. They do everything for the gamers. Sony started didn't they copy Xbox and put their games on PC now that you can buy them? You just gotta wait. And then in your video you say it's not a big deal to wait because PlayStation fans got a backlog of waiting and all this other nonsense. So you're still getting the games, Doc. You just gotta pay for them. I know you hate paying for games. That's fine. That's fair. That's fair. But you can wait for a sale. You waited this long, who cares? You know what I'm saying? You still can play on your PC. That's the best place to play and all that nonsense. Yeah, run with it. This PlayStation is the bad guy stuff. It really has to cease to exist because if you want to be hunted, you said money hat and Sony's money hat. Who money hats anymore? Xbox, the Medium, Ascent, Third Distinction, the whole Yakuza series on Game Pass, Stalker 2, Power World. Do you want me to continue? They've been money hatting this whole generation. Dust Falls, they've been money hatting this whole generation. Don't get mad at me because they pick sucky ass games the money hat. You like the games, fine, that's cool. I think a lot of them suck. But the bottom line is they still money hatting. Whether I think it sucks, you think they're great, guess what? They still money hatting. Who still has exclusives? Xbox. Xbox is for the gamer, right? Why I can't play Starfield yet? If I want to play on my PlayStation, it's for the gamer, right? I shouldn't have to go to Xbox. I should be able to play it wherever I want. That's your whole that's your whole MO, right? You can play anywhere you want to play. You can take your gaming library everywhere you want to play. No. You can take your game where they allow you to take it. It just happens to be more than PlayStation, but technically not anymore. Just Game Pass. That's the better part. That's it. You can take your Game Pass library with you. But you're not getting any better. There's still exclusives on Xbox. I told you, I'm not doing the fanboy stuff, so I don't care what PlayStation fanboys say that you want to utilize to try to fight back. I'm talking about just facts. Like Dirt Giggity said, you don't know if South by Midnight coming on a PlayStation. We don't. I don't know if I'm getting Blade. I don't know. Indiana Jones is a time exclusive. You don't like exclusives, yet Xbox still do exclusives, but it's okay for Xbox to do exclusives because you're a PC guy. What about the rest of us? What about Nintendo fans? Nintendo fans should get these games? We can't play Age of Empire? No. Nintendo can't. No. Apex runs on a Switch. If Apex can run on a Switch, all this other shit can run on the Switch by cloud streaming. Ain't that what the Xbox or what Xbox and Microsoft are the kings of? Cloud streaming? That's what Microsoft is the number one at or some shit like that. Then wouldn't it make sense for them to be able to cloud? They cloud streamed. I can't remember what Xbox game they cloud streamed on Nintendo. Why they can't do it with their whole gaming catalog? Since they so much for the gamers, why aren't they everywhere? Why aren't every game day and date? Why haven't they just announced every game from here on out and even the past is going to be day and date everywhere? And just go full third party since they're for the gamers. No. They're for the gamers that are on PC because you like PC and Xbox. That's it. Maybe PlayStation here and there, maybe Nintendo here and there. They're not for the gamers. They're for themselves. The same way Sony's for themselves. They're doing what benefits them. That's why they're still picking and choosing games. For the gamers, when I hear that, you Grand Theft Auto everywhere day one. Yes, it's not on PC, but that's just resources. If they had more resources, they would put it on PC day one. Or Madden everywhere day one. That's for the gamers. Ain't you the same person say I should be able to play where I want to play? Well, I want to play on PlayStation. I can't play Fable on PlayStation day one. Why? I want to play on my Switch Fable day one. Why I can't play on my Switch? Oh, because they're not really for the gamers. As a matter of fact, why I can't play my Xbox catalog? I want to play my whole catalog through the cloud. I only can play select few. Oh, because things are taking time. Got it. Just want to let you know, Doc, cut the shit. I get it. PlayStation's the bad guy. They can always be the bad guy. That's fine. They're going to do what's best for them. It ain't hurting me none. It ain't hurting you none, for real. You don't even like PlayStation games. So, all these trash games that you play that are trash, cool. You're not missing out on nothing. You don't play Elden Ring, you're not missing out on nothing. No, all these gamers are going to get left out. A bunch of gamers get left out from Xbox. You ain't saying nothing about that. All the Switch players, all the PlayStation players. Nah, that's the dude. Well, then get a PC. Yeah, you're right. I will. Same thing. If you can hold that weight for get an Xbox or get a PC or get Game Pass wherever you can get it, then the same thing could be said about PlayStation. We'll get a PlayStation. The money is the value of that person. Stop trying to count people pockets. That's all you're doing. You're not for the gamer. You're for yourself and the people like you. And PC people are on Xbox side because, well, Xbox is for the streets for them. And so now, as they kind of always have been on Xbox side, but now they even more on Xbox side. You just said, and don't both y'all, say, hey, PlayStation is only like tomorrow, day and date. Their games will be there day and date. So then you really ain't got no complaints because tomorrow you're gonna get all the games day and date. What are we talking about? Granted, look, I'm not saying PlayStation isn't the bad guy. I'm just saying what you're saying is a bunch of malarkey. Everybody still has exclusives. Hearsay, right? For the most part, between PlayStation and Xbox, they're doing the same thing because PlayStation is copying, is the word you use, copycat. So you really don't have no complaint. And they buy from Soft, you still gonna get the game. PlayStation and Xbox still gonna get the game. Well, and PC still gonna get the game. Because Xbox is a PC now, so everywhere PC is, you can get a PlayStation game. Just saying.